Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Akarkadash. Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim Akwaf, and I say shalom. And this is a sit down lesson from the WashingtonExaminer.com as of Wednesday, December the 27th, 2023. And it reads, it says, a war in Ukraine. Russia threatens the most serious consequences for Japan over defense aid to Ukraine. And this was published by a reporter from WashingtonExaminer.com as of December the 27th, 2023 at 3:29 p.m. from Joel Gaycrit, if I pronounce his last name right, from the Foreign Affairs. Continue on with the reading. It says Japan will incur the most serious consequences for the provision of the Patriot air defense missiles expected to aid Ukraine, according to a prompt Russian diplomatic. Any connections with this would likely to warn that if Japanese missiles fall into the hands of the Ukrainian armed forces, such actions will be viewed as ambiguously hostile towards Russia and will entail the most serious consequences for Japan in the context of the bilateral ties. Russian minister spokeswoman Maria Sharakovova said Wednesday per state-run TASS. It says a patchwork array of air defense system has played a critical role since Russian President Vladimir Putin launched a full-scale war in Ukraine in February 2022. Russian persists attempts to knock out Ukraine's energy infrastructure have put pressure on air defense interceptor stockpiles, especially with the missiles from the Patriot battery, the most advanced U.S.-made air defense system, making Japan's cache of missiles as treasure trove for American officials trying to supply Ukraine. It helped manage our inventions of Patriot, giving Ukraine and the Middle East, which is Western Asia, with a little more flexibility and strategic deployment. Ambassador Rahm Emanuel with the U.S. envoy to Japan told the Wall Street Journal last week. Oh, that's Rahm Emanuel. That's a former mayor of Illinois. That's surprising. It says Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida has been emphatic, if I pronounce that right, slipping tongue the words, supporter of Ukraine throughout the full-scale war, as fears that Russian victory would persuade China or Russia that can attack neighbors and trust nuclear arsenal to deter the United States from intervening. On behalf of a ally, Japanese law bans the export of weapons into a war zone, but Kishida team is expected to skirt that restriction by sending the interceptor missiles to the U.S., thereby enabling President Joe Biden administration to allocate more U.S.-owned interceptors to the Ukraine forces. It's the book of Joel. It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. It reads, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Right, the Russian-Ukraine situation. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near and let them come up. Joel 3 and verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and plenty hooks and the spears, and let the weak say I'm strong. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article from the Washington Examiner as of December 27, 2023 at 3:29 p.m. And it reads again, the war in Ukraine. Russia threatens most consequences for Japan over air defense aid to Ukraine. So with that, I'd like to give this So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. I meant to say slip of the tongue of words. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Wakar Kadash, Shalom to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.